Hey, look at that. We are live on the interweb, and we are here to sell some comic books to you wonderful people who like to buy comic books. And I'm on location at Mocha Express here in Milwaukee, Oregon. And it is a little loud in the background, but I'll mute myself when we have our guests on board that are doing the sales of the books. And of course, it's going to be Dynamite. Let me bring them on board right now. Look at these people from Dynamite headquarters all the way on the other side of the country. How you doing?
What's up, Bueller? How you been, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better. I was sick the last 10 days. I mean, really sick.
I heard that. I heard that.
I'm at
and
about
you remodeled the bus. I mean, it looks like really like somebody's room. You've done a great job with the bus, I got to tell you.
Yeah, the bus looks a lot like a coffee shop does. Because, like I said, that's where I'm at now. I'm at Mocha Express in Milwaukee, Oregon. This is my local coffee shop.
Cool.
I've been coming here for. Actually, they're going to be celebrating their 30-year anniversary here this next month or so.
Nice.
So
very cool. I can smell the coffee from here.
This local place has been here. But we're here to sell some books that you wonderful people are providing us and stuff. So I am going to give you the floor. And I had a question for you earlier, and we have a link that is pinned at the top of the comments and also in the description of this video. There's also a couple links. Amy, can you tell the audience about those for me?
The link we have pinned up at the top of the comments is the Dynamite submission form. So if whoever claims an item tonight, to make it easier on everybody, like you just hit the link and you fill out a form with all your info, email, shipping stuff, and what you claimed. So it'll come straight to us, and it'll be easy to track of who got what and how much sold.
Right, because I know that sometimes when you do the claims on just the chats, you know, everybody gives a little bit of information. So this is a way for us to consolidate that information, because obviously the most important thing is we got to know where to ship your items to. So the ship to address, you'll see the fields that you got to fill out. Once you fill it out and submit it, both Amy and I immediately get an email off of the form with all your relevant information. So that makes just everybody's life a little bit easier.
Yeah, once we have the form, like we break everything down with how much you got, how much shipping is, and we'll send you the invoice with the PayPal link. So hopefully it'll run smoothly.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that is what the link looks like right there. That's what the link is. You guys, like I said, should see that at the top of the chat. It's pinned. You can click on that, or it's in the description of this video right below where you see the wonderful people in front of you right there. So you can click on that, fill out that form just like they said. But that's what you're looking for giving the information. And I just looked at it. It has where you put your name, your profile name, what show you watched, and obviously your address and all the information that they would need. So that is available the whole time at the top where the chat is, and also in the description of the video. But
and the link works great. I just clicked on it, so just to test it out, and it works great at the top of the page. So you just click on that, and that'll take you right in.
So yeah, you can still claim whatever in the chat, just as a shout out, but we do highly recommend fill out the form. So we'll know exactly for sure what you got.
All Amy, right. Have you embraced the nickname Amazing Amy?
Maybe not yet, because I'm still like, I guess I'm still a little so about it. Maybe just take a little more time.
Just say yes.
Because I mean, let's be honest. We started doing this over a year ago. I think my channel was probably one of the first ones you guys actually did some sales on, and you since then earned the name Amazing Amy. It was at first it was just Amy, but now it's fully Amazing Amy. So congratulations.
Oh, Bueller, you have no idea. Flaming hoops some days, I'm telling you. I want to shout out to GTT Comic. What's up, buddy? Motorola. I like that one. Tylox the Mighty. Perry Gaming. What's going on? Tulip Fiction. Anton. James. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us today, man.
Yeah, I see James in there said, glad I'm feeling better. I am feeling a lot better, James. Appreciate you saying that. I was literally down for the count, bedridden for about 10 days.
Wow.
And dizzy, could not stand up or nothing. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know what day it was.
Now,
So,
were you on the road when that happened, or no?
no,
Were you
I've been here in my hometown for the last few weeks, so I'm glad it happened here. So if it was on the
no
road,
doubt.
it'd be a different story.
That would have really sucked if it happened like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So thank you to my mom for coming over and taking care of me a couple times. My mom's an amazing lady. So and my sister as well. So thank you to the ladies of my family. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. I mean, we're here to
All right.
so books.
Amy's gonna take the lead. So Amy's gonna decide how we're doing this.
Well, we thought we'd start off with some back issue vintage books. We have a little Iron Fist set here, so we'll walk through that first. Then we'll talk about a couple signed books. So, very first item up, Iron Fist #2. Now, I gave everything a code to see if it helps keep track of stuff.
When you're filling out the form, I mean, you can always post that you want to claim that in the chats. But when you're filling out the submission form, instead of writing out Iron Fist number, what is that, #2?
Yeah.
Iron Fist #2, you can put 1V as opposed to Iron Fist #2. If you don't want to type all that, if you want to put Iron Fist #2, that's cool too. It's your choice. But, just to make things roll a little bit more smoothly.
Thank you, Rex.
You're welcome. All right. So what do we got here? Iron Fist #2.
I believe I have a guest out grade.
Presumed grade. We call it presumed grade of a 4.5. All right. So this one, and obviously with most of these vintage books, we've got one. All right. So this one we have available for $12, and it is 1V.
$12.
Iron Fist #2.
Up next, we got Iron Fist #3. Now, this presumed grade is, I forgot to write them on the stickies, so that's why I'm asking.
5.5.
5.5?
5.5. First appearance of Miranda Rand. First appearance. I can't even pronounce these names, Amy. Are you kidding me? Dude?
I can't. I don't have the notes right now.
I can't pronounce real human names, let alone comic book ones.
But
Amy's the only name I know. I can only pronounce Amy. That's the only one I can do. 3 letters. That's it.
All right. Well, you do amazing in front of that, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. So anyway, Iron Fist #3 is #2V, and we just have it for $10.
For
$10. Iron Fist #3.
10. All right, and the comic book G-Man. Big shout out to the women in your family there, Travis.
You guys should see the whole picture right there. So Iron Fist
#4. All right, so Iron Fist #4, presumed grade of a 5.5, and this one also we have available for $10.
Nice.
And if anyone needs a repeat of something, just let us know. I'll pull it back up.
Yeah, and after we get through the Iron Fist, we'll do a quick recap.
Yeah.
All right, so that is Iron Fist #5, 4V. Also a presumed grade of a 5.5. First appearance of Alan Kavanaugh and first appearance of Scimitar. So we also have this one available for $10.
If you're looking for some Iron Fist early issues, they got 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, just a small collection today.
Early issues. So if you're looking to fill in that gap in your collection. All right, so this is 5V Iron Fist #6. Presumed grade of a 4.5. First appearance of Jaren Hogarth. And we have this one available for $9, and it is 5V. Constipated, I like that one. In Sin City, what's going on? Sleepy Readers, 666, Sir Cam, what's going on, guys?
Make sure.
All right, so
make
this
sure I'm
one
holding
is
this right.
Iron Fist #7.
Yep.
6V. It is a presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10.
All right, last 2 Iron Fists. We have 7V.
All right, 7V, Iron Fist #9. Also a presumed grade of a 5.5. And we have this one available for $10.
And then the last Iron Fist we have for today is number 11.
8V. All right, so that is also presumed grade of a 5.5. And we have this one available for $10.
So that's our nice little Iron Fist set. So do we want to
Oh, let me do a recap real quick, right? Okay.
The Rex cap.
The Rex cap. All right. So we started off with 1V, which was Iron Fist number 2. Presumed grade of a 4.5, and we have that one available for $12. Then we had Iron Fist number 3, 2V, presumed grade of a 5.5. And we have one available for $10. Then we had 3V as in, Victor. I had Mexican flaw, just come back up. Iron Fist number 4, presumed grade of 5.5, and we have one available for $10.
Where is the love for Iron Fist? Come on, people.
We're gonna move on to
love
sign
Iron
books
Fist.
after this. I think
I
people
was
like.
a fan of Iron Fist
I
too.
love the Iron Fist title. Didn't like the Netflix series very much though. That was I'm just gonna call it what it was. That series sucked.
Come
I
on,
like
Sleepy Reader, you need some Iron Fist. I know the comic book G-Spot, he needs some Iron Fist.
There you go.
All right, Rex.
Okay, Nick.
Let's finish. Let's finish this part of the Rex.
And now, for the back half of the show, you will watch Amy beat me with a comic. I only get scared
This won't hurt.
I only get scared when she reaches for the hard.
It's just paper. It's just paper. You'll be fine.
What's that?
Paper never hurt anybody.
Yeah. You try getting hit with the spine of one of them hardcovers there, Travis. I'll tell you that.
Maybe if you threw a comic like this, like a frisbee, and then the paper cuts.
Or she'll get, or get one of our premium metal covers and try to cut me.
Oh, those will work.
The metal covers will do it.
Those will work.
All right, so
I want to just jump in real quick and thank everybody for showing up. So really appreciate it. Our first show back with Travis. I think the last one we did was back in November, right? So it's been a while.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell everybody, hey, keep in mind one thing. Obviously, we're bringing great comics for you. We're trying to bring you variety, back issues, signed books, new incentives, CGC graded, DF exclusive cover, Dynamite premium books. So the one thing I will also add is, Bueller is going back on the road. One of the good things about us doing our show, besides branding our comics and presenting it to everybody, is also we give Bueller a percentage of all the sales. So if you see something you like, if you see something for your collection, if you see something you want to try, all of this also helps Bueller to make sure that he can stay on the road.
That's right. And also, I want to say something real quick since I have you here, Nick. Thank you. The people at Dynamite and Nick himself are the newest sponsors of the Bueller Bus. And we're going to be working together in the future. And I just want to say thank you publicly for you guys stepping up and taking the spot of a certain other company that did not renew. So thank you, Nick and Dynamite, for coming on board and hitting the road with me. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Wait.
We're not here.
Travis, did Nick tell you the second part of that deal?
What was the second part of the deal?
A whole bunch of us are coming out to ride the bus with you, bro.
You know what? The more the better. I'll take it.
You can sleep 8, right? It'll be all right.
Sure.
Well, this is all the better to do the live shows on the road.
Yeah, but it won't be about comics at that point.
No, all kidding aside, I'm going to leave it with this. Obviously, we're not here to take anybody's place. We're only here to support Travis, because I got to tell you, I will leave this with what I always say. Travis is one of the best ambassadors for the comic industry. He focuses on all the great stuff of the industry. He promotes the industry every week. He gets more fans to buy books and support your local retailer. That is the most important thing of all. So we are proud to support Travis with these claim shows, with the bus, and everything else that we can help with. So, Amy, Rex, I'm out of here. You guys kill it, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, Amy,
I still don't know if he needs ride down for real.
With all that being said, Amy and I still want the bus ride, Travis. Just saying.
How about we jump to the sign books?
All right. So Amy's gonna jump to. All right, let's jump to the sign books.
If anyone has a question about
finish
Iron,
our Rex cap?
if anyone has questions, we will go back and look at something again if they really want it.
All right, fair enough. All right, so Amy says we're gonna hit the sign books. So if you are a collector of signed comics, here we go.
So 1S,
All right, so 1S is Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle #1, Dynamic Forces Black and White exclusive cover signed by James Tynion IV, in gold,
Look
and
at
that is
that.
number what? Can you see?
This is number 14 out of 25.
All right,
so
so only
you can even see
25
it right
signed in
there.
gold. Suggested retail of $89.99, and we have the one available for $40, and that is 1S, and S as in Sam. All
I think
right.
any Turtles fan would love that book.
All right, what else you got?
We have
Yeah,
2S.
Tynion's run on the Batman Turtle book was pretty good. I remember talking to him about he did that before he did the official run on Batman itself. So that was one of his very first books that he wrote with Batman and stuff like that. So
Right, and he's been super hot.
Yeah.
All right, so next up we've got 2S, 2S's and Sam. Green Lantern Season 2, #1, signed by Liam Sharp. Suggested retail of $69.99. We have the one available for.
I know his signature's a little tricky to see, but it's right. You can see the silver right there. And it's number 5 out of 60, so single digits.
All right, so that we also have available tonight or today. Is it tonight? I guess it's tonight. Well, not for
us.
Travis. Yeah, he's West Coast, so it's still afternoon for him.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got next, Aim?
3S.
All right, 3S. 3S as in Sam. Blue and Gold #2, signed by Dan Jurgens, the man that killed Superman. Suggested retail of $69.99. We have the one available for $40.
It's number 6 out of 22.
Number 6 out of
That
22.
is a nice signature right there.
And let's not forget, not only did he kill Superman, but he also is the very first artist to put Bueller on the cover of a Dynamite book. And so thank you, Dan Jurgens, for drawing my picture and putting me behind Red Sonja.
And again, Booster Gold, right, is on the slate for DC. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But you know how collectability goes. Everything shoots up when they make a movie. All right, so then we have Captain Marvel. This is 4S as in Sam. Captain Marvel, the end, #1, signed by Raza.
And it's number 1 out of 15.
So 1 out of 15, and we have this available for $89.99.
That's a great cover.
4S.
Fantastic cover. All right, 5S is a Spider-Man.
All right, so for the Spider-Man fans out there, and Travis's Bueller's favorite artist, Dan Jurgens again. So 5S, 5 is in S as in Sam. Ben Reilly Spider-Man #1 variant, signed by Dan Jurgens. Suggested retail is $69.99. We have this one available for $30.
And it's number 3 out of 35. And before I forget, each one of these has the certificate of authenticity. So there you go.
So anything that's signed or a cover sketch will come with a certificate of authenticity from Dynamic Forces, unconditionally guaranteeing the authenticity of the signature and or sketch cover. All right, so this is the last sign book.
Yes, our last sign book for the day.
All right, so we got Thanos #18, variant signed by Donnie Cates. Suggested retail of $69.99. We have one available for $40.
This is number 11 out of 13. Need the proof. There you go.
So constipated. I'm afraid we do not, my friend. Yeah. I guess that makes more sense. Travis called you Sin City. That probably makes more sense. As opposed to calling you constipated, right?
Yeah. I go by this anyway.
That makes a little bit more sense. All right.
I guess if anyone has any questions about what's up here, like we can leave it up for another minute. Otherwise, we can move on to some metal covers if anybody's interested.
All right. And then after we do the metal covers, we'll do a full recap again. Just for anybody that may be joining us a little bit later in the game, so to speak.
Maybe we'll at least keep them out while we do the metals. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So yeah, while these beautiful books are just waiting to be claimed, now our metal covers are very, very popular. So I hope.
Careful.
Oh yeah.
Careful.
Watch out for the metal. So
Well, worse than that, our table has broken. So
I'm not.
All right,
doing
I'm
much
just
right now.
saying.
So our first metal, check it out, number 1M.
All right,
Is
1M.
I know you can see. You
M
see
as in Mary.
the reflection pretty
So
good.
this one is Vampirella Strikes number 1, and a Lucio Perillo Virgin cover, premium metal, obviously, and suggested retail of 100, and we have this one available for 75. And Perillo's got to be one of my favorite cover artists.
Do you know what you guys' print runs are on the metals?
I do not have an exact number for you. What I can tell you is they are limited. We don't run a lot of them, mainly because, believe it or not,
You see that little warning right there?
You have a long box of these metal covers, and that thing almost becomes impossible to lift. You know, they're pretty heavy as it is, but you know, you put metals in there, that thing is like dead weight.
Yeah. I do have a few of the metal covers myself. I think I have the Evil Ernie one. I think you guys are going to show that. They're awesome. They are very cool.
Yeah, we had to bring Evil Ernie back because
yeah, that's actually the one I have. Yeah, that is a beautiful cover. And honestly, video footage of these doesn't do it justice. When you see them in person, there's a big difference when you see the metal covers in person. So even though they look good on the screen, but they look even better when you're holding them.
All right, so Evil Ernie number 1, Booth Virgin cover. Suggested retail of 100, and we have the one available for 50.
I'll just throw in real quick. Most of the metal covers are under 50 copies, and a good portion of them are under 25 copies. They are not plentiful at all because there's only so much of the raw material we can get to get the covers made, so we have to spread it out to all the books. So just want to mention that.
All right, what do you got next?
Our third one, 3M, which
all right,
some of the ultraviolet covers are my favorite.
So this is Barbarella number 10, ultraviolet cover, premium metal cover by Derek Chu. Suggested retail of 100, and we have this one available for 75.
Look at that. Maybe you can't see the color super well, but it's a lot of purple, some green, some yellow, but like Travis said, it's a lot nicer in person. We have another Vampirella. This one's 4M.
All right, so Vampirella Mind Work number 1, Joseph Michael Linsner cover. Oh, this one has heavy reflection. Yeah, I like that. All right, and this is, again, premium metal cover. Suggested retail of 100, and we have the one available for 75.
And then one more metal. This is a fun cover.
All right, so 5M, M as in Mary, Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids number 4, Simcoe Virgin cover, also premium metal. Suggested retail of 100, and we have this one available for 75.
Look at that.
All right, so should we do a recap real quick today?
I guess we can.
Yeah, just for anybody that may have joined the show a little late. All right, so we're going to start with our Iron Fist vintage books. So starting with 1V as in Victor, Iron Fist number 2, presumed grade of a 4.5, and we have this one available for $12. Then we have 2V as in Victor, Iron Fist number 3, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10. Then we have 3V, Iron Fist number 4, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10. Then we have Iron Fist number 5, 4V, V as in Victor, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10.
I'll probably take these down in a moment
And then
to make
we
room.
have 5V, Iron Fist number 6, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $9. All right, and then we have 6V, Iron Fist number 7, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10. All right, then we have Iron Fist number 9, presumed grade of a 5.5, and we have this one available for $10. And then finally, we have Iron Fist number 11, 8V as in Victor, presumed grade of 5.5, and we have this one available for $10. All right. So
All right.
Should we do the
Iron
metal?
Fist. Let's-
do the metal books next.
Yeah.
To recap on the metals.
Or not sign books.
All right, yeah, do it that way. Okay.
All right, Iron Fists are nice and safe. So
All right, so we have 1S as in Sam, Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle number 1, Dynamic Forces, black and white exclusive cover signed by James Tinian IV. Just at retail of $89.99. We have the one available for $40. Hey, look at that, Travis. Your daughter's in the house.
See that?
page.
That's pretty cool. See, thinking about Dad. All right, so then we have 2 S's in Sam. Green Lantern Season 2, number 1, signed by Liam Sharp. Suggested retail is $69.99, and we have the one available for $50. Then we have 3 S's as in Sam. Blue and Gold number 2, signed by Dan Jurgens. Suggested retail is $69.99, and we have the one available for $40.
Comic book G-Man. It is a metal cover. Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, it is a metal cover, aluminum alloy, my friend. If you sharpen up the edge, you could potentially cut yourself.
It does come with a warning, literally. Like it. See.
Well, that literally is for the ones we send out to
Orders
to
are
Diamond previews and stuff. All right, so what do you got up next?
4S.
4S, as in Sam, we have Captain Marvel: The End, signed by Raza, and we have the one available for $89.99.
That's right here.
Then we have 5S, Ben Reilly Spider-Man variant, signed by Dan Jurgens. Suggested retail is $69.99, and we have the one available for $30.
And last signed book.
6S as in Sam, Thanos number 18, variant cover, signed by Donny Cates. Suggested retail is $69.99, and we have the one available for $40.
And then real quick, the medals one more time.
All right, the medals one more time. 1M as in Mary. Vampirella Strikes number 1, Lucio Perillo virgin cover, premium metal cover. Suggested retail of $100, and we have the one available for $75. And
Bring
then
it back, Evil Ernie.
2M as in Mary, Evil Ernie number 1, Booth virgin cover, premium metal cover. Suggested retail of $100, and we have the one available for $50. Then 3M, Barbarella number 10, Ultraviolet premium metal cover by Derek Chu. Just a retail of $100, and we have the one available for $75.
Another Banshee.
Then we have 4M, Vampirella Mind Warp number 1, Joseph Michael Linsner cover. Just a retail of $100, and we have the one available for $75.
And then, yes, let's give everyone a nice look at.
This one's super cool. 5M as in Mary, Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids number 4, Simcoe virgin cover. Just a retail of $100, and we have the one available for $75.
Nice.
Very
Like you said, the medals are pretty much limited to 20 to 50 as far as how many copies are made. That's what Nick was saying earlier. So that's usually about the case for the metal books.
All right. How about some commission cover art?
Sure.
Just have a few today, but I thought this one in particular might be cool to see. So we love doing connecting covers over here. So the one we're presenting today is, I put it at 1R.
Hold on.
That's so cool.
1R. R as in Roger. It is Hulk versus Namor. So it's Fearless Defenders and the Uncanny X-Men. And that is Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. So if people are unfamiliar with sketch covers are literally hand-drawn sketches and, well, in this case, full color on a blank cover. This one is a connecting cover one. So obviously, as you can see, the two connect together. And can you see the two Vampirellas side by side?
Of course.
Robert, I assume you mean the metals. So of course you can. All right. So
yeah, one's Perea, one's Linsner.
Go ahead and hold them up even closer, Amy, because actually the little light from the camera actually kind of helps shine and bring it out. And you can see the reflection. There's nothing we can do about that. We are not that tech savvy. All right. So while you're taking a look at that, let us know if you're interested, Robert A. All right. And then we just did. What do we do?
And real quick, Robert is somebody who has supported us also on the Minhunter shows.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
Robert wants the two Vampirellas instead of 150. I'll tell you what, we'll give Robert for a shot. If he passes, anybody else can have the two Vampirellas for 130 instead of 150. If he wants to buy the pair.
What do you think, Robert?
So 30-second lag, he'll come back to us. If Robert passes, it's open to anybody. So this way everybody gets a chance. But like I said, Robert's been a good Minhunter supporter, so give him first shot. S182, how are you? So don't know if to say sir or ma'am. So could be Stevie Vaughn, Sue Vaughn, could be anybody.
It's a dude.
More fan. You wanna?
His name is Scott. His name is Scott.
Scott. All right, Scott and Robert A will take it. Robert A will take the two Vampirellas for 130. And
right.
Robert, not only is this great that you're helping our first show, is this our first claim?
Yeah.
It is.
Robert,
Hey, the ice is broken.
Huh?
The ice has been broken.
The ice has been broken, and Robert, because you're the first claim, we're going to throw in a Draculina ash can for free. So we'll throw in one Draculina ash can. This original art of Namor versus Hulk, this is $250+. So this is from Avengers #3 when Hulk and Submariner face off. Jack Kirby, Paul Ryan homage. Subby's one of my two favorite Marvel characters. This is a great opportunity right here. So this is all original art outside of the logo and the trade dress.
From Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Joe draws, Mariano colors.
They work very well together. There is one thing I think we should do real quick. Where are the variant covers at, Rex? I think Amy should pop these up because these are all Pulp Fiction. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. So these variant covers are all $25 each. These are all recent retailer incentive covers. So we've got Superman #1, Andy Kubert, pure black and white retailer incentive. We have
call it
two
one
of
eye
these.
in case you want to use the code.
Yep, one incentive. So we have two of those. Now keep in mind, these are all over the place. Like I went to Golden Apple yesterday, and I think these were like $65. They're all over the place on between eBay and retailers. So we just kept it simple, made them $25 each. We have Star Wars Sanastaros #1. This is also a 1 in 25 limited edition retailer incentive.
I know it's a little tricky to see because of the light.
I think you just got to do a little bit like that. It's also a very dark cover. There we go. Perfect. So Then we have Spider-Man number 19, Terry Dotson, retailer incentive with the black cat. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, 1 in 25.
All right.
Now, this one we only have one of because this was really hard. Now, you got to keep in mind, all these books, retailers had to buy 25 Superman #1s to get this from the Dawn of DC, 25 of the Star Wars San Staros, 25 of the Spidey 19s, 25 of the Bloodline. So retailers had to spend anywhere between $50 to $62.50. This one, we had to buy 100 copies to get this. This is the fit. Here you go, Amy. Go ahead. People would rather you hold it. So this was a 1 in 100.
Yeah, it says Fantastic Four, but it's actually Spider-Man.
Exactly.
So
Marvel
please
had fun
don't.
with it.
So if you buy the book, please don't yell at us that it's like it's not the Fantastic Four. Like it's actually Spider-Man. It's just a Fantastic Four homage cover.
So here we go. So this one is $200. And then last but not least, one of our favorite writers today, one of the most popular in the industry, James Tynion's Blue Book, 10 copy retailer incentive. We're doing that for $20. So, you know what I think we'll do since this is our first show with Bueller? Just make all the bottom row incentives $20. All 4 of these. 1i, 2i, 3i, 4i. Make them all $20.
Oh, Rex, you're doing a great job with all the note taking. You're the best. I just had to.
So
Say, this is how you get hit with a regular comic as opposed to a hardcover. Say, hurts less.
show the Blade book a little closer, please. You got it, Comic G-Man.
Let me do the one without the sticker.
And remember, if you purchase anything on the show, be sure to fill out the submission form, which you will see at the top of the chat. Our buddy Travis has got it pinned up there. Thank you, Travis.
And I'll reiterate one last thing and then leave. Keep in mind, everybody, so, you know, like Robert, the books that you bought, Travis gets a percentage of all the sales. We want Travis to get back on the road, stay on the road, continue to help retailers. What Travis does is invaluable. He gets on the road every day when he's traveling. He goes to retailer stores. He shows the retailer address. He excites the fans every week with the new book videos. He's such a great ambassador for the industry. This is the best, another way you can help support him.
All right, so Comic Book G-Man 4i is Bloodline, I believe, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You said 20, correct, Nick?
Yeah, I broke.
And you got that for 20, my friend.
Yep. 1i, 2i, 3i, 4i, 5i. We're doing them all at $20. Publisher Warzone. All right. Thank you for being a Red Sonja fan.
Now, let me tell you about the Comic Book G-Man. I want to say thank you for that purchase. And I've actually been to that gentleman's house. I drove to his house in the middle of nowhere, and we hung out for a few days for the first time.
Nice.
And that's just part of one of the things I do when I'm on the road. I go and I see people, and I come in their neighborhood and hang out and have a good time. So he was one of the.
Did you get a bus ride?
There's only been one person actually ridden in the bus besides me, and that was my son. There's no seatbelts in the bus. But I did park in his driveway for a couple nights.
I'm an old guy, man. There are more years behind me than ahead of me. I live dangerously. I'll get on your bus with no seatbelt.
I'm going to leave this with one more thing. Since Comic Book G-Man Travis went to his house, these are all U.S. priced, Mike. Everybody today will get a bonus ash can. Everybody will get a bonus ash can for the first day.
That purchases something.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of names.
You got to, If you purchase one thing or more, you'll get an ash can. Yeah, sorry about that. Thank you for the clarity. Rex doesn't feel like dealing with the lawyers.
I don't feel like having to coordinate all those ash cans that have to go out to every single person that's watching because Bueller's got a huge audience, man.
Yeah.
We'll be buried for days.
Yeah.
All right. So we went through the incentive books. We went through the Iron Fists.
Mm-hmm.
Should we?
The medals
Looks like
signed.
we did the medals. CCAs we were on, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So now let's throw up the Hulk versus Namor connecting covers one more time, just so everybody can see it. So this is hand-drawn sketch covers, connecting covers that you can see with the Defenders and the Uncanny X-Men, Namor on one side and Hulk on the other. Done by Joe Del Beato, Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99. And we have it for $120 for the 2 books. All right. If anybody is interested, that is 1R as in Roger. All right. So next up we have 2R.
Yes.
All right.
2R.
This one is one of my personal favorites. And if nobody picks it up tonight, I may just, buy it myself. 2R.
You're not going to be like John and just quietly.
No. John doesn't actually work here. I do. I don't want to get caught like that. Lose my job. All right. So Deadpool's Secret Wars #1 with Werewolf by Night cover, also by Joe Del Beato, Mariano Nicieza, and it's tremendous to watch these guys, like these 2 guys and Ken Hazer, to watch them actively do it. It's absolutely amazing. It's just a retail of $99, and we have this one available for $72. I'm guessing 1972.
You would be correct.
There we go.
He's got a thing for those years, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Like this next one. It's Captain America #1, but it's a fantastic cover of Miss Gwen Stacy from Jeffrey Gwynn and Mariano Nicieza at this time.
It's just a retail of $99.99, but we have it for Amy. Tell them.
62.
Why is that, Amy?
Because I think, along with Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy first appeared in the year 1962.
Thank you very much for that little bit of comic book history knowledge. We certainly do appreciate it, Amy. Amazing, Amy.
It'll grow on me. I used to have a doll with that name.
Hey, look, there could be worse names. Okay, A names. Go ahead of your name.
What about like Awesome Amy? Is Awesome Amy? Which is better, Amazing or Awesome?
Yeah, they're both good, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of, Travis.
I like Awesome Amy.
All right. Yep, I'm working myself up to the hardcover. If I'm really, really bad, I might get whacked in the head by an omnibus. Those really hurt, by the way, I got to tell you. All right, so what do you want to... All right, so we got through the CCAs. Should we do...
Let me
move clear the rack. All right, clear the rack. Do your thing.
What that one that's on the rack, that Fantastic Four one? It's not Fantastic Four, right? It's something else.
It's an Amazing Spider-Man.
It's one of these. It's an Amazing Spider-Man 19, but it's a fan.
I made the same mistake actually. Yeah. I was putting it on the list, and then Nick goes, "That's an Amazing Spider-Man," and I'm like, "No, it's not."
When I was putting those in my preview video, I was like, "Man, they got these wrong," and I was like, "No, they are."
And then I saw, I'm like, "Yeah, it is." So it's a Fantastic Four homage, but pull that up again.
Yeah.
Oh, now, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, take the sticker off. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, so I know an incentive cover, and they were difficult to come by in terms of retailers having to order 100 copies. But
and how much is that one selling for?
This one is $200. But look, if and I get it, and there's some people are like, incentive covers, it's a gimmick, whatever the case may be. That particular cover I love. Okay, it's a Fantastic Four homage. All right, it's got Disney characters in it. I love the fact that it's actually an Amazing Spider-Man, and the black and white I think is so cool. So, just if you are a Disney FF fan, Spider-Man fan, this is just a cool book to have in your collection. So
yeah, I picked up the Avengers one that had the Disney characters as the Avengers.
Right.
Just a regular color one, but that was pretty cool.
My daughter and I were I'm not going to lie to anybody. We're definitely Disney cult members. She went after the pandemic with a bunch of her friends. My daughter's 22, so who wants to hang out with old dad? But we were there the Sunday before Disney closed because of the pandemic, if you can believe that. That was a really very interesting day. So for me, something like this is kind of a must-have. Best of all those worlds combined, if you will. All right. So what do you want to do next, Amy?
And who's interested in? I mean, we have some Dynamite Virgin covers. We have a couple more vintage books. We have Fantastic Four and Daredevil. If anyone's interested,
You know what? Let's do Daredevils. What do you think?
let's get through them quick before Nick interrupts us again.
There we go. That's the spirit. All right. So we're gonna do Daredevil. There's Silver Age.
Yeah, I'm just moving these for right now.
All right,
So
cool.
again, if anyone needs another look at some incentives, just let me know. All right.
Punisher Warzone. I agree. I agree with that statement.
All right, yeah,
All
we'll,
right.
we'll put these back up here, and yes, we'll show off the Daredevils.
All right, here we go. So
This time, actually, remember to write the grade on these.
there we go. All right, so this one is 9V. V is in Victor. Presumed grade of a 7.0. It is Daredevil number 35. And you can find it floating around in the wild for about 60. And we have this one for 45.
Up next.
All right. So we have 10V, 10V as in Victor. Presumed grade of 7.0. Daredevil number 42. I've seen it around on the internet for floating around $70. We have the one available for 40. First appearance of the Jester.
I know if my friend Bullseye Bot wasn't working, he'd be in here looking at these.
And that is a cool name, Bullseye Bob.
Well, it's not a.
Well, I know it's not his real name. I know that. You know, but it's a cool username.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? All right, we got 11V. 11V is in Victor. Daredevil number 44. This one is in pretty good shape. Presumed grade of a 7.5. You'll find it out in the wild for around 95. We have this one available for 85.
Could you do a Harley Quinn 4 connecting cover? That's an idea.
Yeah, I mean we
A Harley
can.
Quinn
We
cover.
don't have one, Robert A. But we can make a request of the artists out there that do a lot of our sketch covers for us. So we can I'm gonna write that down. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Because if I don't write that down, Robert A., I will forget. Ask Amy. Robert A. for connecting Harley Quinn. All right, got it. All right, I will remember now because I have written it down. All right, so where are we at?
12. Yep.
All right, 12V is in Victor. Daredevil number 46. This is also in great shape. Presumed grade of a 7.5. Floating around in the wild for $82. And we have the one available for $62.
I'm going to keep it down so people can actually see the cover.
All right, so hold on.
13.
Sorry, lost track for a second. Now I was looking at what Sin City was writing. It's pretty funny. 13V is in Victor. Daredevil number 47. Presumed grade of a 6.5. I've seen it in the wild for around $40. We have the one available for $30. All right, so then we have 14V is in Victor. Daredevil number 49. Presumed grade of a 7.0. Seen it in the wild for around 50. We have this one available for 35.
All right, our last Daredevil for today
is 15V as in Victor. Presumed grade. Oh, this one's in really good shape. 8.0. Seen it in the wild for about $80, and we have this one available for 66. All right.
So, again, like I said, we have some Dynamite covers. We got a few Fantastic Fours.
Let's do the Dynamite Virgins, and then we'll do a quick recap of the Daredevils and the Virgins. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so there we go. That is the plan.
All right. Can try to keep it as careful as I can. So, all right, our Dynamite Virgin covers. Up first is 1D.
All right, 1D is in David. Unbreakable Red Sonja, #1, a Judy Jong cover, and obviously a Virgin cover. Suggested retail of $50, and we have this one available for $40.
Is that an incentive cover at all, or?
This one is. Do you know it? Are these incentives? Are they ratioed incentives? Do you know? Here, hand me the 1D. I can take a quick look.
All right, be very, very careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him touch that book.
You just told me to be very, very careful.
Careful with any kind of book.
Amy's the only one allowed to touch the books.
Let's see. It is an FOC, 1 in 15 incentive Virgin variant. There we go. And then let's see. All right, 2D. Purgatory Must Die, #2. And Antonio Fuso cover. There you go, Amy. And it's just a retail of $50, and we have the one available for $30. All right, so let's see. Sin City, you're actually a grader for SGC. No kidding, bro. I've through the years, companies I've worked for have done a lot of business with the boys at SGC as well. All right, so where are we at? Did I lose track again? I did.
It's 3D.
3D. Vampirella Year One, #5, Colette Turner cover. Suggested retail of $50, and we have this one available for $40. Captain Ramius. Any lyrics late? I don't think so. Not today.
Not right this second, but who knows what'll happen between now and 7.
All right.
Maybe one of my mystery packs has a lyric slate. I can't imagine they couldn't.
All
but
right,
we'll get to that in a little bit. So 4D.
All right, 4D is Garbage Pail Kids, original #2, Becky Sharp cover. Suggested retail of $50, and we have the one available for $40.
It looks like the Uncle Sam one's like spitting or throwing up, and that just looks gross. I know Garbage Pail Kids are nostalgic to a lot of people, but I don't get it.
Lawrence S., we are going to 7 unless we run out of books beforehand, my friend. So that is the general plan. All right.
So do we want to recap before we move on?
Yeah, we could do that. Hold on, I'm just looking at something here.
Or I can talk about
so Sin City, get out of town, dude. So you were the one that graded that 52 mantle. That is so cool, bro. That is very, very cool. All right, so let's do
Captain Ramus real quick. Look what we found. One Samurai Sonia #1, the Lyrically Ultraviolet cover. And how's $10 sound? Let us know. We'll keep it nice and safe right here if you're still interested. But yeah, we'll do a quick recap and then we'll go into the mystery pack.
All right, so let's start off with the Daredevil. All right, so we have 9V as in Victor, Daredevil #35, presumed grade of a 7.0, and we have that one available. You can find it in the wild for $60. We have the one available for $45. Then we have 10V as in Victor, Daredevil #42, also a presumed grade of a 7.0. You can find it in the wild for $70, and we have the one available for $40. First appearance of the Jester. Then we did Daredevil #44, 11V, and this one has a presumed grade of a 7.5. Suggested retail $95, and we have the one available for $85. Then we have 12V as in Victor, Daredevil number 46, presumed grade of 7.5. You can find in the wild for $82, and we have this one available for $62.
All right, 13V.
All right, 13V Daredevil number 47, presumed grade of a 6.5. You find it out in the wild for 40, and we have the one available for 30.
Yeah, the VV. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for letting us know. We'll make sure we have different ones next time.
All right, so then we have 14V Daredevil number 49, presumed grade of a 7. Find it out in the wild for 50, and we have this one available for 35.
And last Daredevil.
Then last but not least, 15V as in Victor, Daredevil number 50. And a presumed grade of an 8.0. This is probably the best graded Silver Age we've got for tonight's show. Finding the wild for 80, and we have this one available for 66.
I could smell those DD books from here. The sentence nostalgia. That's all.
Oh man!
Can't remember. I'm sure Nick is going through the
where, Punisher is going to be in the new Daredevil series that they're doing.
I did hear that.
Yeah, and they're bringing back. You talking about the movie, or are you talking about?
I think they're doing a series for the Disney Plus, and they're bringing back the same actor who did it before in the Daredevil show and the Punisher show.
Yeah, so I saw that as well, which I think is a good plan, by the way.
Yeah,
personally. That's the mistake that I think DC made, to be quite honest. If you know what I mean. All right, so what do we do next?
We'll redo the versions real quick because there's just 4 of them, and then I'll pull out the mystery packs.
All right, so versions. Let's see. All right, so the versions. 1D as in David, Unbreakable Red Sonja number 1, Judy John cover. Suggested retail of 50, and we have this one available for 40.
Let me grab Amy real quick while you talk about some of the books. I wanted to see if I can help Captain Ramus right now with.
Let me at least spread them out so you guys can see, or let me move them up so Rex can still talk about it, but you guys have a better look.
All right, then we have Purgatory Must Die number 2, Antonio Fuso cover. 2D as in David, and just retail 50, and we have the one available for 30. And
I heard that Purgatory is pretty good. Robbie was doing a review on that one. He gave it some really high marks.
Oh, cool! I didn't catch that review.
Yeah.
So then we had 3D Vampirella Year 1 number 5, Colette Turner cover, and it's just retail 50, and we have that one available for 40. And then Garbage Pail Kids. Original number 2, Becky Sharp cover. It's just a retail of 50, and we have that available for 40.
Did you just do the last one?
I did.
Captain Ramus, real quick. So Nick and I found the newest Deja Thor's number 1, just came out yesterday. The Virgin covered, and then now this is definitely one that's usually 50, but if you're willing to do 40, it's all yours. So yeah,
that cover might get us shut down.
So Sin City.
I
had a question for Sin City. Are you doing
glad you're happy.
The 1933 Gowdy or the 1948 tops of Ruth? Just curious. That sounds like really, really cool. All right. So what was picked up now?
Deja Thor's number 1. Captain Ramus, that's 40.
K-Pop, hello. How are you? Appreciate you stopping in tonight.
40.
All right. You got it, Captain Ramius. Our pleasure, my friend.
Ramius. I keep saying Ramius. Sorry.
All right.
So how about I put the Daredevils back? And
Sure.
again, if anyone needs to another look at them, just let me know. I'm just putting them away to make room right now.
And we got John Stout. How you doing, John? That's my buddy.
Hey, John, what's going on, man?
Just fixed
K-pop,
my
what's
camera.
up?
Look good.
We'll move these as well. So, ready to try mystery pack?
Sure.
So, when putting together a mystery pack, like you're supposed to. Oh, I didn't say which one was.
Wait, you
gonna be
doing
any
mystery
use.
pack or mega pack?
Mystery.
All right, while she gets the mystery pack ready, I just want to do two quick things. So Amy's got some really cool mystery packs, and I think people should jump on them because she really, really, really set these up for everybody to do well. But real quick,
So what? I never gave them an A or B or C.
so just do
Let
the-
me.
all right, real quick. Bob Layton, Bob Layton, is traveling Europe for 7 months for his 70th anniversary. He did this Amazing Spider-Man 129 recreation. If anyone's interested, it's $1,800. We will do time payments. We'll give you up to 3 months to pay for it. So just wanted to show this beautiful recreation after Gil Kane and John Romita Sr. Hey Kanye, how you doing? John Stout, Comic Book G-Man, thanks for sticking around. Love Punisher War Journal still being here. Obviously Robert A. and Captain Remus as well for all the support. I'm going to put this right here for right now.
The G-Man he's wondering if you had another one of those Days of Thoris books.
Yeah, I'll give him one of mine. I get 2 comps of everything, so if we're sold out, I'll give him one of mine. So yeah, G-Man, do a submission form, and we'll get you one. One last little thing. Tomorrow night, we're doing On the Experience. We're helping to raise money for George Perez's widow, Carol Flynn. We will be selling George's Hawaiian shirts. George Perez helped form the Hero Initiative, which was initially called Actor. We are selling his shirts with all the money going to Carol Flynn. We'll have 2 of the shirts tomorrow night, 7 p.m. on the Experience. We will also have Carol got one of the DC incentives to Nightwing. I think it's 100. I'm not sure, but this is okay. Nightwing 100. Carol got some of these, so I'm selling this for Carol. And we will have 3 pages of Sirens by George Perez, 1 pure pencils, on the air tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. But then we also have other items that will be on the air. We'll have really rare X Factor 47 pages by Kieran Dwyer. And X Factor 47 is really interesting because X Factor 44, 45, 46, and then 48, 49, 50 were Louise Simonson and Paul Smith. But interestingly enough, Kieran Dwyer wrote and drew 47 and went back to Apocalypse and Madeline Pryor and not Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey and Angel becoming the Avenging Angel. So, and this page, check it out. Look at this. You got Angel in the Jesus position. You've got Apocalypse, Professor X, the classic X-Men, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Bob, and the X Factor X-Men. So we'll have that on the air. We'll also have a little bit of Jim Starlin on the air tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And of course, one of my other all-time favorite, John Romita Jr. So, and I'll give you guys a hint. This John Romita Jr. page, this is like a $500 page. We're going to have it for under $200 tomorrow night. So, again, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on the Experience. Check it out. If nothing else, we just talk about art. We have a good time. You don't have to buy anything. It's a really, really fun experience. but the George Perez stuff is the best reason to tune in. So we get to help support George's wife, Carol. Look, George is comic book royalty and Carol is comic book royalty. So Lawrence S., there should be a pinned link for a form for you to fill out to submit. It helps make Amy's job better, which means she throws less stuff at me and Rex. Poor Amy. The amazing, awesome Amy gets...
You know what? Amazing is growing on me.
Amazing's growing? All right.
All right.
Lawrence, that link is located. It's in the top of the comment section on this video and also in the description of the video as well. So if you're looking for the link, that's where it's going to be at, those two different places. And I want to say, Nick mentioned the Hero Initiative, and very important charity that I work with. They also sponsor the Bueller Bus. It's a non-paid sponsorship. I do everything for them for free and try to raise money for the Hero Initiative. And what that is, they raise money and take care of these creators that need assistance. And it's a great charity. And if you guys aren't aware of it, look into it. And a lot of times there's local chapters in your neighborhood, and you can volunteer or maybe do some stuff for them. So the Hero Initiative, great thing to be a part of.
I am aware of that charity, and you are totally right about that, Travis. That is a fantastic charity with which to donate to. Lawrence S. So to claim something, throw it up on the chat so we can make a physical note. But if you could, click on the link, and it will give you all the forms you can fill out, all the fields to fill out, which gives us all the relevant information we need so that we can bill you the shipping, tell you what it's going to cost to ship, and we tend to do exactly what your shipping cost is, so we can give you that number as well. And of course, the most important thing, the ship to address, where we ship your stuff that you've claimed.
That helps us figure out the shipping.
Exactly.
So if you're in Canada or the UK, it's going to be different shipping. So
so if you are overseas, we ship a lot to Canada. This allows us to run what the charge is going to be, because obviously if you're in a different province in Canada based on where we're based in the East Coast, shipping costs could be different. All right, so what do we got here? What are we doing next?
I put together a few mystery packs. So the whole point is you're just supposed to pick which one you want, and you get what's inside there. But then sometimes people are a little too eager and they just want to know what's in there. But let's actually try to just stick to the mystery. But
all right,
so each one is how much?
A, B, C, and D, right? So
yes.
Each mystery pack will have a combined value included of $300 in retail.
But each one, I made sure, has guarantee you get
one back issue,
one metal cover, one metal issue,
one signed book,
one signed book,
one sketch cover,
and
one virgin cover.
So you get all the goodness that we have, and you get it in one package.
Right, and guaranteed $300 retail value, and each mystery set will be $150. As you can see, Amy has nicely labeled them A, B, C, or D. So one of the four. If you are interested in one of the four and somebody claims it, we will reveal on, during the right then and there what is in the pack that you claim, so you'll know what you're getting. All right, so we have four.
Yes, please claim it first. So
exactly, and it, again, includes one back issue, one metal cover, one signed book, one sketch cover, one virgin cover, with a total retail value of $300, and each one of these mystery packs will be $150. All right.
I think it's a good deal because you're basically getting whatever metal, whatever virgin, whatever sketch cover that kind of looks like this, a back issue, and a signed book.
Correct. All right. So that is going to be available, and we're just going to leave those up there for now.
So
Amy, you put these together yourself.
I did.
So you stand by these.
I do.
Your total reputation is on the line, and there's no question about this.
Travis, she is literally standing next to them.
So we will keep them up.
All right.
Until they're claimed.
Right. Do you
Hopefully
want to
they are, but
do you want to put them on the bottom so we can get the next category, or
all right? That's fine.
So we got 4 of
Now,
them.
we do have regular mega packs as well. And then,
Say that again, Trav.
Guaranteed $300 retail value, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
She will stand behind that, and she will stand next to that.
So otherwise, like we do have regular mega packs, which I can show everything inside.
All right. So should we do that next?
Or we have a few Fantastic Fours to look at. If anyone has a preference.
Do we want to do vintage next, or do we want to do the mega sets? So viewers chime in. I'd like to get some feedback from the viewers. What would they like to see next? Just throw it up in the chat. Whatever you guys want to see next is what we will do. And if there is anything else that you saw previously in the show and you want to see again, let us know.
Yeah, we still got medals here, emerging covers, signed books.
So we got 1 vote for the FF Vintage from our buddy Captain Ramius.
Lauren says, so mega sets, they're a little different.
All right, so give you a brief description of what a mega set's going to have. All right, so mega sets are each a little different, but to give you one.
That's the general example is a CGC book that's all prepped and graded already for you and in a container. We like to put in some commissioned cover art in there and a signed book, so their value's a little bit bigger.
I'll tell you what. Let's move to the mega packs and we'll go immediately to the FFs.
Okay. There's the sticker. There's the sticker. Okay, so yeah. So the first mega set.
1 MP.
I made this the Spider-Gwen mega set.
All right, so that includes. So it includes a $210 retail value, and it includes Spider-Gwen Volume 2, Number 1, Dynamic Forces exclusive cover by Greg Land. Avenging Spider-Man number 1, sketch cover by Geoffrey Gwynn and Marion.
Did we say number 2 or number 1? Because this is the number 1 book. What is it?
Which one?
The Greg Land book.
Number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm like, did I mishear something?
No.
Okay.
Volume 2, number 1. All right. So then we have Avenging Spider-Man number 1, sketch cover by Geoffrey Gwynn and Marion Musieza. And then we have Edge of the Spider-Verse. Facsimile edition number 2, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.8.
So yeah, so that is a mega set. You get all that for $125.
All right, so that is available.
Yes, the Spider-Gwen mega set. And again, if you need another look, just let me know. Now, if we're doing another mega pack, so this one has a little extra because while there aren't any signed books, but there are some great back issues in this one, and I call this one the Marvel-tastic.
All right,
mega set.
MP, $250 retail value for $100. And I'm gonna let Amy read it off because it's not actually in my notes.
Only because there's a lot of books in here. So the Marvel-tastic mega set has Mighty Avengers number 1 with a Captain Carter cover sketch from Joe Delvia and Marion Musieza. I think it's fantastic. I'm surprised.
Very nice.
No one has it yet. So it has Spider-Man, Ultimate File issue number 4. The back issue we have Dark Ages number 1.
That's a facsimile, right? That's not the.
Yeah, it's facsimile. Definitely.
Okay. You might want to point that out. That is not the real deal. That is the facsimile one.
Yes, Dark Ages number 1. We have a Moon Knight number 1, and this one's the McNiven cover. Very cool cover. We have Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. And then to top it all off, Amazing Spider-Man Facsimile Edition number 238, and it's a not graded 9.8. So that is all in one set for $100, the Marvel-tastic mega set. All right, let me put this back as carefully as I can.
All right. So then the next one is the Batman Superman mega pack, I believe.
I believe you are correct. Yeah, so last mega set for today. Put 3 MP Batman Superman mega set. This one's also for $100.
Ooh, I love that logo cover sketch.
Yeah,
that
Batman, Superman.
Is that Ken Hazer?
That is
Yes.
Ken Hazer.
I now
Amazing.
know what his work looks like. I can actually identify it from seeing it now.
I know. So could I now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And we've had him on our show a couple of times, and watching him do it from scratch, taking a blank cover, you turn your head for a second, and he's got half of it done. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, he does great. I have some of his work because someone purchased it for me last time, but it's awesome. I love his work.
It is, isn't it? Oh, it's absolutely amazing. All right, so
also in this set, besides the logo cover, we have Action Comics number 974. Yep, and this is a number 4 out of 15. Copy signed by Dan Jurgens. Nice red signature right there. It includes this, and then it also contains a Batman number 118. The Bogdanovic variant cover, graded 9.8.
That's a really good cover. Written by a friend of mine, Joshua Williamson.
That is really cool.
That is really cool. That's a name drop right there, Travis. What's going on?
He lives here in Portland, so.
Wait, what's that?
He lives here in Portland, so we run into each other all the time.
Gotcha. All right, so Connie A, thanks for joining us. All right, so this Batman Superman Mega Pack includes Batman Superman cover sketch of Lobo by Ken Hazer, Action Comics number 974 signed by Dan Jurgens, and Batman number 118 CGC graded 9.8.
And 2 out of the 3 creators that you mentioned are friends of mine on that package. So there you go.
There you go. So we should rename it the Bueller package.
Yeah. I don't know Ken Hazer in person, but I'm a fan of his work. The other 2 guys I know personally.
All right. So let's go with let me see.
Shall we go over
Did we
Fantastic
do a
Four?
Daredevil recap or no?
We did.
We did. Okay. That's what I thought we did.
Should we go through Fantastic Four real quick and then we'll do another recap?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll keep the mega packs up. So if anyone has any questions, the mystery packs are still here. If we're really, really desperate, if we get closer to the end of the show, maybe I'll crack one open so you can see if you want one or not. Maybe. No
Did
problem.
we do a recap on the CCAs?
There was only 3.
Yeah, I don't think we did, but that's fine. All right, so should we do the FFs?
Yeah.
All right, so these are Silver Age FFs. All right, here we go.
First off, we have number 27.
All right, so 16V is in Victor. Fantastic Four, number 27.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
We'll bring up the Daredevils again if anyone needs to look at a specific issue. Because who did I hear was the Daredevil fan?
It's Bob. I don't know if that is Comic Book G-Man. No, maybe. I don't know. But
That's,
you know what?
That's Bullseye Bob right there.
Bullseye Bob.
Yeah.
All right, so what we'll do is let's get through the FFs and then, let's do a full recap. What do you think?
If we want to do it, all right.
All right, so
Amy's like, look at Amy's face. That's worth $1 million right there.
I know she's got to pull all them books out again.
That's a lot.
All right, so FF
Okay,
number 27, right? Or is this
Yes,
all right?
number
16V, presumed grade of a 3.0. You can see these floating around in the wild for around 200. We have this one for $184. All right. And then I'll tell you what, we'll make it easy. I mean, we'll just do the recaps on the Daredevils. And whatever else we have to recap. Okay. All right. So this is 17V, Fantastic Four number 30. Presumed grade of a 4.5. Find out in the wild for 190, and we have the one available for 175.
Oh, Robert wants the Batman Superman Mega Pack. All right.
You got it, Robert A. Hold on, let me.
That's a great pack. That's the one I like the most out of those 3, to be totally honest.
Robert A. You got it, Robert. All right. Cool.
That Batman slab, that cover of that book is really awesome. There's obviously a swipe of Spider-Man number 1.
Yes.
Really cool.
Yeah, homage. You're right. All right. So what do we got next? 18V.
18V. All right.
All right. So 18V is in
this little
Victor.
sticky up. Oh, let me do that so people can see the number.
All right. So it's Fantastic Four number 31. Presumed grade of a 4.0. Find out in a while for about 100. We have this one available for 85.
All right.
All right.
Next.
19V. Fantastic Four number 32. Presumed grade of a 4.0. Floating out in the wild for about 175, and we have this one available for 150.
Apologies for the glare. Claim the spam cam.
All right. Hey. Which one? Do you want the light and low sodium, or do you want the regular spam? Because if you're going to eat spam, you should eat healthy spam, right? The low sodium one. All right. What do we got? 20V?
Yep.
All right. 20V is Fantastic Four number 34. Presumed grade of a 5.0. Find out in a while for 170, and we have the one available for 160. All right, then we have 21V, and we Fantastic Four number 37, presumed grade of a 5.5. Find it out in the wild for 180. We have the one available for 167.
There we go. All right, we have two more Fantastic Fours.
All right, then we have 22V. Fantastic Four number 43. Presumed grade of a 5.0. Find out in a while for 140. We have this one available for $122.
And then last but most certainly not least.
All right, Fantastic Four number 44. 23V is in Victor. Presumed grade of a 5.5. Find out in a while for 140. We have the one available for 120. All right,
our little
so
Fantastic Four one.
let's do the Daredevils. There may be somebody interested in the Daredevils. So let's do a quick recap of those.
All right, let me just want to make sure there's enough room for everything. We'll move two of them up here. Come on, there we go. All right, we'll bring the Daredevils back out. So Daredevil started at 9V.
9V, correct. So that's Daredevil number 35. Presumed grade of a 7.0. Find out in a while for 60. We have the one available for 45. Then we have 10V as in Victor. Daredevil number 42. Presumed grade of a 7.0. Find it out in a while for 70. We have it for this one available for 40. This issue has a first appearance of the Jester. Then we have 11V. Daredevil number 44. Presumed grade of a 7.5. And we have this one available for $85.
I remember when I used to have books like that.
Sure, you had to downsize somewhat to get everything into that bus, right?
I sold about 95% of my collection.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to imagine you had to.
I got everything. I got down to. I went from like 30 short boxes to 3 short boxes.
how do you
you'd be
decide what
playing-
stays and what goes? Like,
You know what? I'll be honest. The stuff I kept was the stuff that had a personal meaning to me, like if they were a gift from somebody or something from my childhood. Everything else, I just decided, you know what? It was time to go to a new home. And the nice thing is, it went to people that watched my channel, so it went to my audience, which kind of felt kind of cool being able to share my collection with them. So there's a lot of people that
You
got part of the
definitely,
privilege.
all joking aside, I got to say you have my respect. I don't know, I've thought about it. I think we talked about this on the last show. I thought about it. I even looked into RVs and stuff. I don't know that I could just, just kind of sell off, most of my possessions, close everything up, and I know obviously you have your daughter and, I do as well, but my daughter's an adult as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. That takes a lot of courage. I got to be honest with you. I thought about it. I'm thinking, man, I don't know if I could do that.
I actually don't like having a lot of stuff, to be honest. I like I'm kind of a minimalist myself, so it's okay. I have no problem getting rid of stuff. So I actually think I have too much stuff now, and all my stuff fits in the bus. I'm totally okay with saying goodbye to things, letting them find a new home. So
I think for the bus, the measurement should be, if you start looking for a trailer to tow behind the bus,
yeah,
then you may be a little bit over the limit, right?
Yeah. All I do have a storage unit. It's 5 foot by 5 foot, and there's actually plenty of room in there for more stuff. So that's the only other place I have stuff, is that little storage unit. Everything else is
I got to be honest. I live in the same house I raised my daughter in. So we moved into that house when she was 2. She's 22 now, right?
Yeah.
And I'll go in the basement sometimes, and I'll be going through stuff looking for something. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Why the hell do I still have this?
That reminds me, actually, most of the stuff that's in my storage unit is actually my daughter's stuff that she needs to come get, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. There's 2 huge totes of stuff in the storage unit. Those are my daughter's.
So if you're still watching, Dad's saying, time's wasting here.
I still have my clear books. They found a good home. See, that's what I'm talking about. Trade Paper Dad. A lot of people here in the chat purchased a lot of my collection, so it's nice to know that it is in a good home and stuff.
Yeah, and it went to a good home. But yeah, as I said, I mean, it takes a lot of courage to just kind of just pack up, pick up, and say, you know what, I'm just going to travel around the country in my bus.
Best decision I ever made. I love it. I absolutely love it. And like I said, there's people in the chat here, and it sounds like I get to meet Connie at MegaCon at the end of the month, which is great because I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of people there. But like Robert, who's in here, I went to his house. I mean, he literally lives out in the middle of nowhere. He lives in a town of like 200 people. And I made a special trip to go and see him out of my way. And we had a great time. We spent like 3 or 4 days together. They invited me in their house. We've never met in person before. And it was a blast. That's what it's all about to me. And I get to keep on doing that. That's why I kind of mentioned, with Nick and Dynamite, you guys, jumping on board the Bueller bus. I get to keep doing that with the help of you guys and others. So I'm very much appreciative.
Yeah, as I said, I think what you're doing is awesome. My second choice is probably like your friend, move out somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I find as I get older, and I think the pandemic has really affected me.
We saw a bear. We saw a bear on the side of the road.
I literally live less than 5 miles from the office. Yeah. And on that short commute to the office, I get irritated by at least 3 or 4 other people on the roads. Okay. Yeah. And then I begin to think, man, I think your road rage tolerance has actually gotten worse, Rex. You've got to chill out, bud. All right. I mean, and literally it takes me like 6 minutes to get to the office, and I'm getting annoyed 3 times on the ride.
Yeah.
Although I must say, I was justified. They were driving like morons. But anyway, I digress.
Just listen to some Bob Dylan, man. You'll be okay.
I literally, though, I'm telling you, Travis, it's like 5-6 minutes, dude. You don't get to listen to much. You don't get to, that's a road trip kind of music, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'll give you back the stage here, folks.
Spiderweb, we can go through the incentive covers again.
We only have 4 Daredevils left that we can put back up. Do we want to finish them and then we go back to the incentives?
Yeah.
How you doing, Spiderweb? Thank you for joining us today. Spiderweb's a long-time viewer.
All right, so Spiderweb, we're going to finish the Daredevils, and then we're going to jump back and do the recap on the incentives. What number is that?
This is 12V.
All right, 12V, Daredevil number 46. Presumed grade of a 7.5. We have the one available for $62.
All right, 13V.
13V, Daredevil number 47, presumed grade of a 6.5. We have the one available for $30.
Robert A is asking Vampirella number 1. I don't know if I showed that earlier or something.
Incentive? Oh, is that the 3D? Rex.
What is it? A metal book?
A virgin cover.
Virgin cover. I'm sorry. What number again?
3D.
3D. Yes. Okay. That one 3D is 40. It's Vampirella Year One number 5. So let us know, Robert A, if you're looking to claim that, my friend. And it's $40. No, 1969. Oh, you're looking for the original number 1?
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have the original number 1. I think we may, although I don't even know where it is. I think we may have the facsimile copy of the number 1 to reprint.
I don't know where the first place.
Yeah, Robert A. Nick might have one in his collection, but I don't know. So if he's watching, we'll find out for you before the show ends. All right. So let me see. Incentive covers. Oh, you know what? That's not on the list, right?
Incentives, no, they're the eyes, 1 eye, 2 eye.
Right. Do you have those books with you?
I
have them written down.
Yeah, they're right here.
Okay. So let's do the incentive covers real quick.
So the first one was Superman.
Superman number 1. We have 2 available, and they are $20 each. And these are all in 1 in 25 ratio, meaning that obviously the retailer had to buy 25 of the regular covers to get one of the incentives. All right. Then we have Star Wars Santa Staros number 1.
Which Amazing Spider-Man are you interested in? Because we got the FF one, but that's actually Spider-Man, and then
are you Amazing Spider-Man number 19?
Then we have this one.
All right, so this is number 19, and this one is 20.
The Terry Dodson, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. 1 in 25 ratio.
All right, that's this one.
All right, so let us know if that is the one you're referring to, and then we'll flash the other one as well.
Yeah, the other one is the confusing FF cover. Yeah, this is the other one. It's the Disney and FF homage.
Okay. All right, Spiderweb, I'm going to assume. Yes, okay, gotcha. All right, you got it, Spiderweb. We got you down, buddy. And a reminder to everybody, at the top of the chat is a link. Please click on that link and fill out the submission form. It'll give us all the information we need, including your email address in case we need to contact you, so on and so forth. All right. If you make any claims tonight, please, if you would, please do that.
And that's what the link looks like right there on the screen. Like I said, you can click on it in the chat, or you can click on it. It's in the description of the video down below, and you can click on that anytime. But that's what the link you're looking for should look just like that. So.
Correct. All right. So the next one is Bloodline.
Yes.
All right. So then we have Bloodline.
Which one of them went already, but we still have another one.
We have one available for $20. All right. And then this one, personal favorite of mine. This is a 1 in 100 ratio incentive. It is the Amazing Spider-Man, but it is the Fantastic Four homage, celebrating Disney's 100 years. And personally, I love that cover. It is a 1 in 100 ratio, and we have the one available for $200. And then I saw Amy had the Blue Book by James Tynion IV, and we have that available for $20. And we still have 2 available.
There's a lot of stuff here.
There is. All right. So you know what, Amy? Pick one of the mystery packs and
we'll crack it open.
Yep, crack it.
Crack again, guys, it's more fun if you actually just get it.
Crack it.
If you really need to be sure of what you're getting, we'll crack one open.
Come on. Open the gifts.
Let me put the Fantastic Fours back.
All right.
So we can get a little room. I'll put the Daredevils back too. All right. How about the least we can do is I'll let you guys pick which one we want to open.
So we're going to crack one of the mystery packs open, but we're going to leave it to the viewers. So the first, let me think. we'll give the first 5 people a vote. That should be a tiebreaker because we have 4 mystery cans.
Yes. Which one are we going to crack open so you guys can see what's inside and see if you want to claim it?
All right. So you guys tell us A, B, C, or D. First 5 people.
I'm going with the C because that was my average grade in high school.
All right.
Do we all agree?
All right. Wait. We got 1 C. We got Robert A with a C. All right. So the C's, let's see.
We have 2
ran
Ds.
up. We got JD Barry. What's going on, man? All right. So we have 2 D's. And we have, how many C's did I count? I had 1, 2, 3.
Looks like it's between C and D.
How's it going, Buff Muffin? Buff Muffin's in the chat. Just wanted to say hello. JD Barry, hello.
All right.
That was Roscoe, hello.
4. D's have got, what's it look like? 2?
That's all I can see right now. You might have to go back up.
No, but I said the first 5 people, so. All right. So it looks like the C has it.
All right. So
C's by a large margin.
Okay.
All right. So crack in the set.
All right, so for the Virgin cover, we have a Vampirella. I'm trying to remember if it's Vampirella Stripe.
Water while Amy's presenting this. I'll be right back.
Let me open it up just to be safe because I actually want to tell you which one. It's Vampirella Year 1, number 5. All right, so we're sure. Back here. Vampirella Year 1, number 5. The commission cover art is a King in Black.
Oh, that's awesome. That's Ken Hazer too.
Yep.
That is really cool.
The signed book is Batman number 44, signed by Tom King.
Oh, cool.
Also with a certificate. The back issue, we have a Wonder Woman number 750.
Oh, that's nice.
And for the metal, we have a Sheena Queen of the Jungle number 2.
Very cool.
So yes, that is the C set, and each one we said was 150.
I'm sorry. Hold on. C is
62 Lucky Blues. How you doing, my friend?
All right. So just to remind everybody, the mystery packs include 1 back issue, 1 metal cover, 1 signed book, 1 sketch cover, and 1 Virgin cover. Right. So guaranteed a retail value of $300, and we have the 4 mystery packs for $150.
So this is the C set. If anyone wants it, it's 150.
Can I see that Hazer cover again?
Absolutely.
This is when he does the work with the silver paint.
That's so cool, man.
It is unreal the way he uses
a great job. John's Comics with Kids. How you doing, John's Comics with Kids? He must be some new dude. I've never heard of that guy before.
Well, thanks for joining us, Comics with Kids, and John Stout in the house. Did I say hi already? Comic Journey, what's going on, man?
Comic Journey, hello. I've been on his show before.
All right, so that was Mystery Pack C. All right, so we have 3 others.
So D was runner-up.
D was runner-up. Do we want to show D too?
You guys want to open that one up next?
Now what the heck? Open it up.
All right.
Whatever.
He says the guy that writes the chat. Really, John? Congratulations, my buddy John. He just hit 2,000 people agreed to subscribe to him. I don't know.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
But 2,000 unwilling participants said yes. So congratulations on convincing those people.
All right. Before we do the D set, Nick wanted to come back in for a quick minute.
All right, everybody, buy some of these starter sets. Amy put a lot of time and effort into them. I don't want her getting mad at me. No, I'm kidding. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Original Art Experience. Just a quick reminder, we're going to be selling some items for George Perez's widow, Carol Flynn. We will have the original actor shirts that George Perez wore before it became the Hero Initiative. George actually helped form Actor to help older creators in the industry that needed help. And he was a great supporter. So we're going to have 2 of his shirts that he wore.
Nick, when you say his shirts, are you talking about actually his shirts?
Yep. Shirts that he wore.
Do you have these on?
Yep. These are the shirts.
It's basically his laundry is what you're selling.
That's right, but it's clean. I promise you, it's clean.
Okay, good.
And then worst case scenario, you throw it in two. Then we're gonna have
You put it in the
Nightwing
frame.
one.
Is what you do. You put it in the frame and you hang it on the wall.
Let me say this: if you had Aaron Judge's game used jersey and somebody washed it, it would actually lose value. Just saying.
Oh God. The shirts. George was a pretty big guy. I think they're extra large. Let me just.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So these are the actual shirts that he wore when he helped create Actor with Jim McLaughlin and all the other creators. He was on the board of directors. 7 o'clock tomorrow night on The Experience, and I think they are both extra large. Oh, double XL. They're double XL.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Or at least one of them is. I think they both are. We'll also have Carol's personal copy of Nightwing 100 Incentive. Okay. Then from Boom Studios, George's last creator-owned project, Sirens. We will have 3 pages of original art, including 1 page, which is pure pencils. All this money is going to go to Carol Flynn. We are not making anything on it. It is all for Carol Flynn. Now, in addition to that, we are going to have other art, including the rare X Factor 47 by Kieran Dwyer, where Kieran goes back to Apocalypse appearing in the 4 Horsemen and Angel becoming the Avenging Angel. And then this killer page, check out this spread. Angel in the Jesus position. You have Apocalypse. You have Professor X. You have the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. You have the classic X-Men. You have the X Factor X-Men. And then you have the Bobs. Not kidding there either. We will have Jim Starlin Hulk tomorrow night. Check out this 2-page spread. Amazing, isn't it? Thanos versus Hulk with Annihilus and Blastar. I remembered, Amy. I remembered. Finally got it right. It's Annihilus. And then tomorrow night, we'll have 2 John Romita Jr. pages, including this Captain America page from the Rick Remender run. And this Avengers page from the Brian Michael Bendis run is like a $500 page. We're going to do it for under $200 tomorrow night. But you got to be there live. Plus, we'll have a giveaway. So we always have a giveaway.
And like you said, all the funds from this is going for his wife, correct?
All the funds from the Perez material, everything, the shirts, the Nightwing 100, and the Sirens pages, all the money is going to Carol.
That's fantastic.
It's all her. 7 p.m. Eastern, Friday night, 4 p.m. Pacific, only on The Experience. Now, somebody claims some of these incredible blind packs that Amy put so much time into. She really, really does. She wants to make sure everybody gets a great value. So hopefully somebody's interested.
All right. So
we have A and B left. And how much are they again? They're $150 each?
Yep.
Okay, so $150 each. And we have A and B left. You're opening D right now.
Yes.
We open C. So in the package, you get a signed book. You get an original art on the cover. You get a metal book. You get a back issue and a Virgin book as well, correct?
That is correct.
And that is $150 for the pack. So we have A and B left. They showed you what was in C, that amazing Ken Hazer art. I'm a huge fan. He may pop up again in one of these packs, but A and B are for sale right now for anyone who's interested, $150 each.
All right, so for the D package, we have a Jennifer Blood Virgin cover. We have Lois Lane #1 signed by Mike Perkins. This is number 7 out of 50. The back issue is amazing. Spider-Man number 800. I want to say this one is. It's one of the it's an 800.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think you're right.
For commission cover art, we have from Joe Delviano and Mariano Nicieza, a Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you guys can have a better look at that.
That's the homage to Ghost Rider #1 from the 90s. I think it's reversed though.
Reverse.
It could
Yeah,
be.
I think like the other. I think in the Ghost Rider #1, I think he's coming the other direction. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
They always try to do something a little bit different. You know, it is a homage. I don't want to just straight up do.
And then the metal is Nick's #1.
Very cool.
Metal cover.
So that is set D.
And like I said, the metal covers do not show up well on camera. There's a big difference between on camera and in person. I have a couple myself from Dynamite. I actually have a metal cover from my own book that was an exclusive and stuff. But really, you can't really see it unless you have it in person or see it in person. So, I mean, it may look nice, but it's 10 times nicer when you're looking at it and stuff like that.
So what do you want to do, Amy? You just want to pop the other two as well?
I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it. What the heck?
All right, A or B, guys. I'll let you pick while I'm putting the D set back together.
All right, let's do no vote yet. All right, so let's do.
If no one does it, do you want to pick Rex? It's really fine by me. It doesn't matter.
Let's do A.
The letter A.
Now we sound like Sesame Street. Brought to you by the letter A.
And the number 4.
Don't worry, Comic Book G-Man. We're going to do B next anyway, so it
Yeah.
really doesn't matter.
So the A set has Sweetie. I want to say this is number 4. I want to say this is issue number 4 for the Virgin
cover.
We have a different Batman, number 44. This is a back issue, but it's the Batman cover, not the Catwoman cover. We have A Walking Dead, number 150, signed by Stefano Gaudiano. Let me just put this up here. We have for commission cover art, we have Madball versus Garbage Pail Kids from Ken Hazer. Check that out. And we have an Immortal Red Sonia metal cover.
That's nice.
So that is the A set.
Very nice.
All right, so again, all of these sets are $150. They were supposed to be mysteries, and
But you guys
now
don't
they're
like
not.
my fun.
And now they're not. So includes one back issue, one metal cover, one signed book, one CCA, and one virgin cover, or rather, CCA is what we refer to as sketch covers. All right, so one last mystery pack. That's not going to be a mystery for too much longer.
The letter B.
So brought to you by the letter B.
All right, for a back issue, we have Champions number 1. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful.
That is a cool cover.
For a signed book, we have Phoenix Resurrection, signed by Matthew Rosenberg. Great, great cover. We have a Doctor Strange, number 1, with
Gordon
a Dormammu
Purcell.
by Gordon Purcell.
Yeah.
We have a Red Sonia, Hell Sonia Virgin cover.
That's cool.
And then for the metal, we have Army of Darkness 1979.
Ooh.
Ken Hazer
The
homage.
yes, the TMNT homage cover. Issue number
Hazer
3.
did that one too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's
cool.
been doing some covers for us as well, which is, it's awesome to see his work.
So that
Absolutely
is
awesome.
Army of
The
Darkness is one of my all-time favorite movies.
So that is the B set, right? That was B.
mhm.
All right, so those are the mystery kits, and that is all the books.
We're
So
now-
to keep in mind, we're going to do this again. Realize that a portion of the proceeds of whatever sales show we do goes directly to our buddy Travis, so he can keep on trucking. Because unfortunately, he needs gas put in the bus. The
That's
man
how that
needs to
works, yeah.
he probably needs that satellite phone because he could get caught out in the middle of nowhere and be
Satellite
stranded.
internet, yeah.
None of us want that, right?
Yeah, they just raised the price of my internet to $150 a month for the
You have that
satellite.
Starlink, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
Starlink.
Yeah, okay.
But I
So-
can get internet anywhere in the world, anywhere, as long as I get
Well,
a
you can get internet in the world zone with Starlink, bud.
yeah, as long as I got a clear sight to the sky, I get internet. So it's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. So that pretty much is it for the show in terms of items that we have. When do you hit the road again?
I'm planning on hitting the road. I'll be in MegaCon down in Florida at the end of the month. I'm not driving there. I'm going to be flying there. So I'll be in town for about a week in Florida. When I get back from Florida, then the next weekend is Easter. So I'm gonna go to my mom's for Easter. Then right after that, I'm hitting the road after Easter Sunday, and then I'll probably be heading towards Texas is where I'm going to next. I'm going to go through Boise, then through Salt Lake City, then down through Colorado, then through into Texas. So that is the next trip, and that should probably last a couple months. I'll be on the road, and then I got to be back here in the Pacific Northwest for Washington State SummerCon at the end of June.
Gotcha.
So that's
so
kind of
you got busy days ahead.
Yeah, so I got to get some things going, and like I said, with your guys' help, it makes it a little bit easier and stuff like that. So, and with everybody's help, with everyone watching the videos and doing their thing, all helps me in the long run. So everyone who watches these videos, or sponsors the bus, it all helps. It all makes it able so I can go and live this dream that I've wanted to do and keep on doing. And it's pretty awesome. I like coming to it might sound kind of weird, but I like coming to people's houses and saying hello. It's like
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's not a lot of YouTubers actually come to your house, and I'm one of them. So
that's your angle.
There you go.
YouTuber that comes to your house.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of more people as I hit the road again. The main reason I'm going to Texas, I didn't get too much time down there last year, and so obviously it's a huge state, so there's plenty to go over in Texas and stuff, and that's what I'll be doing. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So we'll be doing this again, obviously much sooner than the last, the span between the last time. Yeah. Tell your friends, your comic book fans, your comic book friends out there, tell them to watch Bueller, because everything we do here, along with other things, helps support Bueller and allows him to do his traveling ambassador thing for the comic world, and we appreciate it. So make sure to tune in, and we wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully you're not flying southwest of Florida.
No, I'm flying.
It might be quicker if you just drive
nonstop Alaska, so I'm good to go.
Oh, they're actually they get great customer service reviews.
Yeah. So, and real quick, I wanted to ask one thing. A lot of people watch Auction on the Rewind. Are these books available for the people watching on the Rewind as far as a certain time period at all?
Some of them can.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can definitely make them available.
Either email us directly or fill out the form.
Okay.
Yeah, I would fill out the form. Let us know what it is that you want, but we can probably keep these on hold for at least a week. Okay. So if people are still interested.
Yeah, so if you're watching right now on the Rewind, and if any of these books that you saw interest you and you notice that they didn't go, just send them a link or click on the link that's available in the description. And if there's something you're interested in, let them know, and they can take care of you. So
yeah,
if they're still there, they're still there.
And yeah, if it's available, if somebody else didn't pick it up from the show, we'll get it right to you.
Yeah, and everyone, do me a favor when you go to your local comic shop. Add some Dynamite books to your pull list, man. They got some really cool stuff coming out right now. This Disney license is pretty huge with Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles, Scar, and I'm pretty sure there's probably more to come because I know that you guys are always looking for bigger and better things. So add those to your pull list, man. They're fun books. They're nostalgia on the shelf right now, and just seeing that Gargoyle back on the shelf and Darkwing Duck, I had to pick them both up, and cool. And I added them to my pull list while I'm in town for the last few weeks. So I am getting my copies. So they're very cool.
Very cool. That's so nice, Comic Journey. And one last 1/100th of a gas fill up.
I appreciate that, man.
1/100th.
He's had me on his channel a few times. We had a blast talking about all sorts of stuff. He doesn't hold anything back, and I can appreciate that because it's an honest upfront opinion on things like that, and I like that about Battle. Cool. So we've had a lot of really good conversations. So if you haven't checked out Comic Journey's channel, you're missing out. There's a lot of good things going on over there.
And one last note, hey, support your local comic book shop. They need your business. They need your help. So be sure to if you're a collector, if you have a pull list, go visit them. That's my final message of the day.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Like I said, we're probably going to do this pretty soon, so be on the lookout. I will let everyone know when the next date comes up, Could be next week, if I'm not mistaken. If not, maybe the week after, but we'll have to take a look and get things worked out. But thanks everyone who joined us today, and enjoy your books that are heading your way for the people who bought them. Take care, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys.